Okay, so what's this? Uh-oh. Cat gear with the timing. So the real question is, you have access to all my emotes. Why would you use somebody else's? I want just... Anyway, Cat gear. Thank you very much for the continued support with the tier 1 sub for 57 months. There's your rockets of recognition. Keeping in mind that each rolling rocket represents 10 regular rockets of recognition. We do that because those emotes eat up so many characters in chat, and chat has a limited number of characters. So that's what we do. Because I don't have funny dance emotes. How do I not have fun? How are these not funny dance emotes? It doesn't get any funnier than those. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, let's play a game. So, actually I should go back to camp somewhere. Oh, crap, we're so close. Oh, this is new. Oh, we do have quick travel up here. Cool. Okay, so we don't have to go all the way back to my camp, and we'll do some making some food, do some weapon upgrades. It's the classic dance moves: the stroke, the roller, the side to side, and the vanisher. See? See? You know. You just choose not to use them. And these guys want to talk to me. Let's talk to them first.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Giada had to make her point. Vidara was being unreasonable. It was excessive. Loud public confrontations rarely win people over. I'm surprised no one else backed her up. Made her point. He's being unreasonable.
No doubt. That's why I admire the resolve. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
I remember that attitude well from my academy days.
You seem to have turned out okay. You and Giada, come to think of it. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Willing victim of my own delusions. I need that on a t-shirt. I get it. Losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back. Sometimes you have to cut ties. A home that compromises you isn't worth returning to. No community is perfect, but I wouldn't be so quick to abandon mine. Sometimes you have to cut ties.
Can we just talk about something else?
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
You.
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Can we talk about something else?
What's on your mind?
Seeing Captain Alpha and Fiora as blah, blah, blah is unexpected.
And troubling. What was it she said? The Steel Garrote will ensure the safety of Adiran interests?
What I've seen, the Steel Garrote will do more harm than good to Adiran interests. Steel Garrote can help while keeping Adira's hands clean. I'm all for it. What do you think it means, what I've seen?
They aren't going to make you any friends, that's for sure. Stay sharp. The storm's brewing. And better if we can find it before it finds us.
That's it for now.
If you get up in the night, don't wander too far.
He doesn't need to talk to us anymore.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, My method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
She's right. They're trying to ignore an obvious threat. They can't call off the harvest on the opinions of a single person. You don't think you'd stand up for what you believe? You don't seem like one to avoid conflict.
Conflict, no. Consequences for my actions, oh yes. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject.
Let's talk about the Emerald Stair and live to get your thoughts on our companions.
Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Let's talk about the Emerald Stair.
Ask away.
Heard anything interesting out here?
There is something big in the southeast of the region. Most hunters say to stay away from there.
Do you have any tips for surviving?
Let's see. Less urgency for shelter here. You can find shrubs to block the wind or tree cover to protect from rain. There's also plenty of food around too, if you know where to look. Rule of thumb, if it's red, don't eat it. Or if it makes you itch. There's also just about any kind of game you can imagine. Just make sure whatever you catch doesn't have mushrooms growing out of its face. Oh, and be careful when you leave the roads. You never know when that deer you killed was some Delimgon's favorite pet. I haven't dealt with Delimgon and blights and such all that much. They usually don't bother you unless you step too far off the trail. Of course, that's pretty much a given in your line of work, so we're all doing things we're not used to doing. Still, if you have a choice between upsetting the forest and not doing that, think about it. Maybe consider that the forest and Emerald Stair are known to hold a grudge.
Okay.
Right, changing the subject.
No, that's it.
Until next time.
See, no exclamation point above his head either. Okay, let's make some food since we're here. Do I need food? Get hell. Oh god, burning through the potions. Roasted chicken. So a fair amount of food. We're good here. Except for all this extra small crap down here. Oops, hit the right key. It's all recipes. Oh yeah, salted trout. Sure, why not? Just a little buff for the maximum essence. Prepared food. So, a cookie. Plus 1 to perception, dexterity. Speed 10%. 30 health regeneration. Forage is best, I think. The middle of the road. Stew. Let's make some porridge. By some, I mean one. Wild mushroom stew. Just regular stew. So cooked meat, cooked fish, ingredients. So that's the problem, is we don't have enough meat here. So much meat. Cookie. How long do these buffs last, I guess, is we should probably try to figure out. So, cookie. Where's the cookie? So was it 300 seconds? Is that what it was? So 5 minutes? I think that's what... Where do we see our buff? Perception currently based is +1. Do we see the buffs? Oh, this is in a special axe. I notice this. So this one does. Arcane Hue. A full combo attack creates an area of effect that damages nearby enemies. Full combo attack deals bonus attack damage and high stunt nearby enemies, or killing an enemy with a power attack restores stamina. Full combo. Plus 50% attack damage against beasts and primordials. Nice little axe. Upgrade my greater elemental grimoire. So ability cost is reduced. Upgrade my wand. Soft branches and paradisian ladders. This is the one I use the most. I mean, these guys are nice. It's a smaller version of that one. I mean, they have some cool stuff on it, but there's not enough choices on them. We'll upgrade this guy. Hardwood branch and the talon. Good one. That. So for this, hardwood branch is a lot more, only 32. $63 damage. The sword is... Wow, I think it's harder. But this can do burning stuff. The axe might be better. A little bit More expensive with the stamina, but it does more damage. Better stun. Break it up. And the game just crashed. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
I gotta remember what I was doing. Let's go. There should be 2 more. Okay, so I've talked to that. Thinking about it, let's break down some weapons like this comet spear. Fine mace. Bow, gun. Great sword. Axe. Armor. Really more damage reduction. Let's upgrade that thing. Oh, we like this damage reduction. So get an upgrade out of the book too. Or 3. And I'll get that a lot of stuff there. We haven't seen that before. Actually, haven't seen those 2 at all. Get 2 upgrades out of this. Get 1 upgrade out of that, because that was 6 now. Oh, the requirements went up for the upgrade. Oh, because it's got to go up exceptional next. That's why. It's not horrible. Shield. So we'll do this too. I'm gonna play around with the sword and the axe, see how they do. It'll be fine. Oh, that changes station. Okay. So, where do you want to go? Back to where we were? Or run around in... Let's run around in this area. Try to pick up some experience. Explore. Go from there. Because we definitely... we need to level our equipment up. It's not the best. But how can you tell? Is there an easy way to tell what your situation on gear is? See anything? Damage reduction is 8%, or 8%. Additional damage reduction 22. 16 damage bonus. Main hand critical chance bonus is 6%. Offhand, don't do that with the shield. Secondary loadout. Same. So, no, nothing built up. Command, godlike. So this is the one we activate. No. Grants a stealth attack against unaware enemies while crouched behind them. Summons a lance of energy that causes massive damage. That one. That one. That's a passive. That's a oh, so we don't have to worry about that one. It automatically happens. Okay, so this is the only button we have, which is a heal, which takes quite a while to warm up. Okay, let's go adventuring. Let's go east. Dream time.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Back for more? Are we going to make these dreams a habit? Don't you have better things to do? You make these dreams a habit.
We had not considered this.
Still getting used to having someone else in my head, I suppose. Is everybody in the Living Lands prone to these visions? There's a dream scourge around. It's not comforting to hear voices, is it?
Murmurs of madness, fright. Our touch cushions you like a shell. We wilt, we gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place?
Situation in Fiora is dire. Someone needs to help them. Honestly, I'm amazed Fiora has survived as long as it has. Fiora is a mess. This is what comes of incompetent leadership. Someone needs to help them.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
Finally, a metaphysical topic I can teach you about.
Eons have passed. We do not recognize these strange machines. The harvest grows, the dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
They want to heal souls. They want to learn the secrets of life and death. They're trying to influence nature. They want to harness power that Kith shouldn't have. They want to learn the secrets of life and death.
Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Animacy is illegal in Adir. Animacy is misunderstood. Many people don't trust animancers. The world isn't ready for them. It's misunderstood.
Punished, cast out. We understand. We peer through the murky water in vain. What is the truth?
Anything that can improve people's lives is worth the risk. No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it. They can fight essence all they want, but I'm not sure they'll win. It's a threat to the natural order and has to be controlled. No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Okay, so east. Please, east. That is not east. This the way? This is the way I came in, isn't it? No, it's not. We came down there. We're just not going to get up from here. That's the bridge. Edgar. Open Mine is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Fortress with its gate unbarred and unguarded. No, that's not actually what an open mine is about at all. It's not the gates are unbarred and unguarded. The gates are open, but they're definitely guarded. Well, it depends on the person. Bench. Exploring.
Keep quiet.
He snuck at the last second there.
Quick and quiet.
Look at all his friends out there that just died. I do believe they all got snuck attack there. Hey, don't say blessed is the mind too small for doubt, for nothing. What? They don't say blessed is the mind too small for doubt. Hate that expression. So we haven't been here yet. I want to go that way, though. There we go. Dream Thrall Queen Woodcrawler. I don't see any skulls. Is that a good sign? He is not happy. Mushrooms. It's gonna hurt. No, not hurt so bad. Dead body. More dead bodies. So many dead bodies. More importantly, is this it? Oh. So where's Mom's corpse? Guess it's measured in blood, yours or the enemy's. Well, it's a kind of harsh way of looking at it. I'd like to judge success on how crunchy are the spider legs. Because, you know, they're yummy, supposedly. This is the corpse, isn't it? So,
Ready, aim.
Get up there? Nope. Don't need to. You can go enough east there. Victory needs no explanation. Defeat allows none. You love your quotes. Oh, I did not know that was a thing. So, when you're sprinting and then you suddenly duck, you slide. Just browsing some fun in Warhammer 40k quotes. Yeah. Probably shouldn't do that. It's probably not real healthy. Keep your motivation in high spirits while you explore the wilderness. What'll keep me in high spirits is not dying and finding cool stuff. A suspicious mind is a healthy mind? I don't know a suspicious mind, but a critical mind is a healthy mind. You don't have to be suspicious. Suspicious is just the first step of paranoia. This looks a little interesting. And this is where we're over. Shit.
One for you! Take your best shot. Here we go. Nothing like a win with a good team.
It's not much of a win, but whatever. So, more spiders have died. Oh, that looks interesting.
That tower's for Fjord's Rangers. It's where they stand around and argue about the best route to Shatterscar.
So that means we should go visit them.
Yeah.
Waypoint. Quick travel point, whatever.
Listen, we'll get to the bottom of this. Not sure how, but we'll get there. I agree that this is important, Masoni, but if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
I put impatiently, hello, I'm standing right here. Excuse me, Ranger, may I have a word?
One moment, please, Envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
Seems like there's no shortage of crisis in the Emerald Stair. If you're stretched too thin, maybe we can help. Don't you have protocols for this kind of situation? Where's your leadership? We can help.
What interest does Adir have in Fior's affairs? We've survived without your sainted help for this long, and we don't need you now.
The
Wow.
land wasn't trying to kill us before. These are desperate times, Captain. You must see that.
We've suspected the killer among our ranks for several days, but there hasn't been time to investigate.
There hasn't been time? A traitor in your ranks is serious.
I told you I'll do it.
We've had to redouble our hunting to feed Fior, and the bandits and Zarips are running us ragged. Every ranger we lose brings us closer to starvation.
What makes you think there's a murderer among your rangers? If there's really a killer among you, they're likely taking advantage of the chaos here. Let me help you. Makes you think there's a murderer?
Two of our best, Monato and Verano, have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have, and Verano is our most accomplished archer.
I've heard of Monato. He hunted the Black Padfoot a few months back. That thing was impossible to track, but he did it.
You really think one of their own would betray them?
The only threat they wouldn't be prepared for would come from someone they trust.
As if that weren't enough, my rangers spotted a stranger near town this morning. They kept to the shadows, wearing some kind of mask.
It could be your killer. Could Verano and Monato have been taken by the Dream Scourge? Remain silent.
Tell him about Durso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved. Two of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada.
That's a powerful accusation to make. I know you rangers are a tight bunch.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but they're connected with my missing men. And they haven't been particularly forthcoming.
Speak to him. What makes you suspicious of them?
Casagrada has the makings of a good ranger, but he's green. Headstrong.
And quick to anger.
I've seen the type. Rash and proud.
Perfect. Young, strong, and too stupid to know everyone else knows more than he does. Like a yearling splint wolf.
Right. Lately he's been pushing to patrol alone. Says he works better that way. But he's not ready yet.
Then his partner, the veteran Verano, doesn't return with Casagrada from their last foray, and Casagrada has fuck all to say about it?
I can see why you suspect him.
He's a good sort, or he used to be. But he acts first and thinks later. That gets him and Verano into trouble.
What can you tell me about Dorso?
Dorso is a veteran. She came up with Monato and Verano, but she's younger than them, and an uncommonly talented tracker. Monato was her partner. They had a falling out over something to do with your people, Envoy, and shortly after, Monato disappeared.
She's been distant ever since. Doesn't pipe up much in meetings or come out to the bar.
Nursing a grudge is one thing. Turning on your squad mates is another.
You don't turn on your partner without a blessed good reason. They've probably saved each other's lives 1,000 times.
Dorso's also one of the few with the skills to take Monato down, so we can't rule her out.
Let's speak to him. Oh, what happened between them, though?
You'd have to ask her.
She doesn't talk about it, not even with the other veterans. I feel like she blames us, but I don't know what for.
We'll speak to him.
I've moved Dorso and Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but Dorso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
You're not the ally we expected to find, but I appreciate it all the same.
Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy. And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people. We should help them.
What do you agree to?
Agreed.
You guys are a couple of pages behind. Okay, so we're going to take a quick lap around the camp and see what they have to give us. A lot of alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better to Captain Bella. Thank you for sending the additional liquor supplies. While I never complained myself, the others were shivering in their armor when the chill set in, especially Ariel. He's young and fresh to the Sentry's Guard, and I know a little fire in the belly would do him good. A little bit of a drop. Good job. I'm going to see that giant spider down there. Should have killed it.
Get the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder. You may need it.
I'm not climbing up there. The tower's barely standing.
That tower is a clear view of the mountains, the city, and the sea. You'll defend it with your life.
Damn it, can't push him over the edge. So if I pushed him over the edge, would that be treachery or heresy, Cadker? Or is that just being an asshole? Maybe making an example to keep morale high in the ranks. Yep, because he looked pretty, not paying attention. Found one idiot's backpack. Hey, Pastanago. You left your pack at the Bone and Boar last night. Next time you wander home after just one more drink, don't forget your gear. Anyway, I hid it under some scrap wood pile behind the tower, though not before I swiped the money that you owe me. So we missed something. To get up there. Outside, maybe? Definitely not getting up there from here. So scrap wood behind the tower. Totally missed that. Soul Slicer, just wondering. In your exploration, have you ever found a hidden switch? Like there's no switch text that pops up, but it's there and you can hit it. I haven't seen that yet. Although, I did see it actually earlier today. But it's probably not what you're thinking. Or maybe I'm not misunderstanding what you mean. But there was a one of the little area. Well, no, you've probably been to it already. It was back in on the first map. because you're on this map already, so you would have maybe seen it on the other one where the tangle, the artist stone was, and that whole little situation. There was opening one of the doors, and if you like energized the right thing, these darts start firing, and one of the darts hit a switch that I couldn't see because I hadn't cleared the stuff out in front of it. So the dart hit the switch and, it did its thing. So maybe that's what you're talking about? Or are you talking about something different?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand how crazy you need to get while exploring. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Like, do I hit E on absolutely everything? E. What does E get you? The companion ability?
One moment.
I forgot it was even a thing. Here's your interactory map. Ah, okay. So F for me. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen any real hidden switches like that. Oh, no worries. Just the remap. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really found anything hidden, like no text showing up. If anything, I miss stuff because the text goes by so quickly when you do hover over stuff. Like Marius there, right? I move through stuff so I see something flicker and then I can't find it again. He gets nothing but combined with MC squared. Ah ha ha ha. Getting the idea, I'm not going to make it that way. I thought I might be able to get up there and go along there, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe you just can't do it. But man, it looks like you're supposed to be able to get up there somehow. Oh, there's a ladder. So now we just have to get to the ladder. Oh, here's a new trick. You can't quick save when you're on a ladder. So you spoil something from the first zone that made you ask this. Go for it. So fast I wasn't sure if there was a switch text. That's why I had to ask. Nope. I'm okay with the spoiler on the first map. I pretty much did almost everything, so. At least I think I did. Along the west wall of Paradise, above the entrance to the Spider Key Cave, there's an area with alcoves. Okay. Oh, and that's where you found the switch? One of the alcoves is a statue with a person holding a lantern. You can interact with the lantern and it opens a secret door. That would be... Yep. I did not know. I did not find that, so... Someone left their book and coffee mug up here. It's a pretty good view. But is a secret door worth opening? It's the real question. Is that worth the effort? As in, how much junk is there? say yes. There was a legendary. Okay. So now we need to go find it, don't I? What time is it? Oh, too late. It's too late. I'll crash this. So jump in there and no way to get back up, it looks like maybe. So it's worth Adra, even without using the item itself. Okay. Entry journal. Week 1's through stuff. Finally getting out of here. Jasu and the others haven't been sober in 3 days. Captain Bell is pulling us off guard duty. Something about food rations. The crop must be bad for Radara to go that far, but I'd rather starve than hear Jasu sing another rendition of Drink Down Deep. These barred doors. So we can continue this way. Or not. How did I miss that jump? You friggin' slacker. How did you miss that jump? To do that all over again. Oh, it's right from that little patio. At least it's faster the second time. Hopefully. And again, you can't save one on the stairs. Not on a ladder like that. I was right, this door is open now. It's unbarred, so is this one. Well, this is from the inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
And up here. So that jump is way too far. No way I'm making that jump. There's no way I'm making that jump.
Hello everyone.
No.
Unfortunately it is time to end the stream. Gimpy needs to eat dinner and spend some quality time with Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs. Have a great day or evening. We will see you tomorrow. Also, make sure to click the follow button and visit Gimpy's YouTube channel.
Ah, damn it. That room I walked out of, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like if you can get up there, you might be able to jump over there. But the trick is getting over there. Guess I'm just gonna have to give up on this. Because I don't know of a way of getting over there. No, so get over there, no problem. It's the window. See, somehow you have to go along the edge in order to make that jump. Right? Maybe? And I don't see a good way of doing that without falling. That's really long. And I haven't seen any magic that lets you jump farther and that kind of stuff yet. Anyway, we're stuck here for now. So anyway, need to call it a day. It's been fun. It's been a fun 2 days, actually. I'm trying to decide whether I want to play this again tomorrow, though. Or take a day off. Do something else. The top of Castor's Folly. Which one is Castor's Folly? Oh, that's the island, right? He did with nothing, because that's how that works. I could go to Dawnshore. Yes. The big spire to the east of Paradise. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going back here because to be reminded that I want to go see what that item was that Soul mentioned. I'll do that on stream, but probably I don't know if I'll do this. I don't know if I'm going to play this tomorrow or not. We'll see. I'm not feeling burnt out, but my hands are kind of bothering me a little bit, so we'll see. Anyway, that's it for today. If you're here specifically for Avowed, we're definitely playing this next Monday and Tuesday. Tomorrow is up in the air at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to play at the moment, so it'll be a morning decision. But thank you all very much for watching. Stream schedule for the next few days. Tomorrow, again, currently up in the air. Thursday, though, is Return to Moria. Friday is Multiplayer Celasta with Jeff Hobo and Hurricane. Saturday is Star Wars The Old Republic. Sunday is Empyrean Galactic Survival with Jeff. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're back here to Avowed. So, again, really enjoying the game. Really am. There's some challenging fights and that kind of stuff that I got my ass kicked a number of times today, but I'm over it. It's okay. I know what the problem is. I need to get better gear, and that's why I'm out exploring for stuff. It's not that my gear is totally crappy. It's just not good enough for the fights I was doing, and probably some gameplay mistakes as well. But that's me. I just wish these guys were a little bit more capable. They don't ever seem to kill anything, and there's no gear for them either. The only thing I can think of is I'm supposed to be a little bit more hands-on with their stuff. Like he does that shot there. He does the roots. I saw him shadow step though. One fight yesterday, I actually saw him use shadow step, which is kind of cool. And then Kai, I don't think he uses that unless I tell him, and this is a taunt as well. And he doesn't do the regen unless you tell him to do it. So, if you converted your upgrade materials, converted. What do you mean by converted? You can break down. You can upscale stuff. Where does that happen? Like soft branch to hard. Okay, well, I get the concept, but I haven't seen a way of doing it. All I've seen is how to break stuff down for smaller pieces. I haven't seen a way of upgrading, though. Where is that done? Somewhere in the camp, I'm guessing. There's a second tab in the upgrade workbench. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not really... Let's see. Do we have a camp? We have a camp close by. That's not a camp. That's a camp. The UI is horrible. Yeah, I hate when they try to squeeze too much stuff in. I like buttons. Oh, you want to talk to... Oh, a different spot. That's why he wants to talk to me. So the workbench. Crafting. Oh, is this what this is? So a steel chunk out of an iron chunk? Oh, 4 iron chunks. So Yeah, I don't know where I am on upgrades. Like the wand. The wand I need, the partisan ladder, and so these are the small pieces. I just don't have enough of these. And I'm probably not going to run into them now because I'm in a different spot, right? To get you top of tier 2. How do you know what tier you're in? Other than looking at the specific equipment, right? Green versus blue versus... Well, I understand. Okay, yeah, the color coding. But I was saying, is there an easier, just a quick way of seeing what your tier is as far as your character goes? Because I get the whole color coding stuff. I just wonder if there's an easier way to... Yeah, personal tier. Nope, of course not. Because I wanted to see is like, how deadly am I? You know, am I a putz or am I actually capable? You know, that's what I'm trying to find, and there's no real indication of that. I mean, other than... I mean, you have character levels, but that doesn't count. Yes, it's about 1,000 health, or 1,000 experience before level 10. It's almost there. So that... abilities. Points to spend. I don't have any points to spend. So anyway, so I haven't even clicked on this crafting tab before, but this isn't really what I need at the moment either, because I just need to upgrade like my wand, unless I can find one that's upgraded somewhere and I can buy. Understanding is the game matches gear level to mob level when the overhead difficulty indicators appear. So one skull means one small pip above. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yeah, they talked about this yesterday. Sort of. 2 skulls. Yeah, 3 skulls is basically the fights I was doing today, and that's why I was getting my ass kicked. Gotta stop doing that. So I do have partisan lad. Sorry, Parisian. Paradism. These names. One more of those. 3 more softwood branches in order to get the wand up to fine. Oh no, I don't need that stuff. So I do actually, so I don't need that stuff. I need this stuff to get the blue for the wand. This grimoire is already blue. It's actually, shit, it's ready for exceptional. We just found this axe earlier today. That's fine. The armor is blue. The shield is bluish. So I'm actually not doing too bad. I just need to get the wand up, because that's the only one that's really lacking. Anyway, we're about this on Monday for sure. So anyway, yeah, my dinner's ready. So I gotta go. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun, despite some of my failures, but we learned some stuff today, I think, and it's a fun game. I'm really enjoying it. It's not Skyrim. For those people thinking that this is a Skyrim clone, it's not even a Skyrim clone. It's really different. It's an RPG, and it's first person, and you can play it third person too, I think, but it's first person RPG, and it's fantasy. And I'm going to say that's probably where the similarities with this and Skyrim kind of start breaking apart, because this is pretty different. As far as gameplay seems to be a little bit more action-oriented than Skyrim. Quests are handled differently, and of course this is not an open world game. Despite what you may have heard, this is not an open world game like Skyrim is. This is more of a you do a zone, you do everything in the zone, do all the quests and that kind of stuff, and you move on to the next zone. You can come back to the old zone to finish stuff up like I'm doing, or will be doing on Monday for sure. But you know, there's more of a progression here. It's not like Skyrim where you just wander around and do whatever the hell you want. This is very different. So just keep that in mind if you're interested in getting this game. So yeah, You like it? Yeah, this is an Outer Worlds game. It's because it's made by Obsidian. They've done Outer Worlds. They're doing Outer Worlds 2, of course. It's more like that. It's basically the fantasy version of Outer Worlds, and which is a good game, despite the fact I never finished it, but I should have. But anyway, yeah, this is not a Skyrim clone. Just so everybody's clear on that. This is not meant to be a Skyrim clone. So if you're thinking this is Skyrim, oh yeah, this is going to be great, you're going to be disappointed because it's not like Skyrim. So get the game. Yeah, Outer Wilds is a that's the fantasy one, right? I think Outer Wilds is the fantasy one that I never played. Outer Worlds is the one that's made by Obsidian. Outer Wilds, I don't know who the dev for that one is, but Outer Worlds is Obsidian. Same basic technology as far as how the game plays there. So, anyway, I gotta go. Mrs. Gimpy's already waved at me twice telling me dinner's ready. So, I gotta go. Once again, thank you for watching. Tomorrow's stream is, I don't know what I'm playing yet. I'll know in the morning. But anyway, stream will be starting at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.